So welcome back to a brand new video here on that channel, and today I will be reviewing Fear Street Part 3 1666. This is my review and my thoughts on Fear Street Part 3. If you want to hear my full thoughts on the first two, go check out those reviews, and stay tuned for my full ranking of these three, which will be coming very soon. So Fear Street Part 3, basically this is the one that wraps everything up in a nice bow, and it comes full circle because we know so much about the witch and the curse and what has happened. So a lot is going on in this one, and there's a very shocking moment that I can't spoil. I feel like this is the one that's very easy to spoil. This is the one that's very easy to spoil, so I'm not going to try to spoil it for you guys, but it's super easy to spoil, so I may do a spoiler review for this one. I didn't do it for the first two, even though maybe I should have, but I'm definitely going to, I am most likely going to be doing a spoiler review of this movie, maybe, if you guys want it. So Fear Street Part 3, I really enjoyed this one. I prefer the first two. I think the first two are better, but the ending and the final act is really good, and it's the best part out of this whole third one. It's really good. I can't spoil what happens, and the directors and the writers, they have showed interest in doing a part 4 and a spinoff, or just a part 4 or just a spinoff. They've showed interest in that, and I hope it happens because I will love more from this universe. But it's really all up to what Netflix wants to do, because Netflix, they love to cancel things. Even if it's popular, they just cancel things really out of the blue. But I think I would love if Netflix continued on with this, and let's say next summer, next July, or next August or whatever, we have 3 more or 2 or maybe 4 more. I think that'd be really awesome. Or maybe they form it into a TV series. Who knows what they do? But I would love more from this universe. And like I said, Part 3 is pretty simple and pretty straight to the point, because it is the origin of the witch, it's the origin of the curse, it's the origin of how all this stuff started. I think the best part out of this is the final act, is the ending, in my opinion. And you get all the killers in this too, and what happens with all the killers, it's amazing. I loved it. I thought it was fun. It was a blast. Can't spoil it. Like I said, I may do a spoiler review if you guys want it. If you guys don't want it, but if you guys do want a spoiler review, I'm most certainly going to do one, because I think this is going to be the most divisive one. Even though it's fun and the ending is really good, and this one really stands out, I think it's going to be the most divisive one, if I do say so. I think it's going to be the most divisive one, but we shall see. So, Fear Street Part 3, really enjoyed. I think the first two are better. I really won't call this a slow burn. Because there are some scenes that just drag on. It's kind of like, kind of a chore to go through. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, Fear Street Part 3 is the most amazing one out of these. No, to be honest, I give that to the first one. But Part 3, there are some scenes that just drag on, that feel like filler scenes, because you knew, like, there wasn't going to be probably too much of the origin in this movie. And my favorite part is what happens with the killers in this towards the end, and the shocking moment. I'm not going to say what that shocking moment is, but it's shocking. I was like, where are they taking this? And it's amazing. Like, I did not know where they was going to take it in that shocking moment. But yeah, I really recommend Fear Street Part 3, even though there are some moments that drag and it may kind of, turn you away from this one. Still check it out for the ending. Still check it out to learn more about the witch and this curse, especially if you are invested into the first two. I can't wait to watch these all over again, like back to back, and do a ranking for you guys, because that's going to be real fun to do. Yeah, I want more from this universe, because the ending left so much open, and like I said, the directors and all of them have expressed interest in doing a spinoff and a 4 or a part, or just a part 4 or a spinoff, or really whatever. They've showed interest in it, so we really shall see what happens. But I really want more from this universe. I think Fear Street Part 3 was good. Did have some moments to drag on, but regardless, I give it an 8. I give it an 8. I would give it a 9 if it didn't have, I would give it a 9 if it didn't have some scenes that just dragged on, like just kind of was a chore to sit through. And that's mainly in the first half because, like I said, the ending, the final act, is the best part of this whole part 3. It's the best, in my opinion. It's the best. So, let me know your favorite part of Fear Street Part 3. I said my favorite part, and that is the final act, the ending, whatever I feel like calling it, right? I think I gave part 1 a 10 out of 10. I think I gave part 2 a 9. This one gets an 8. I think that's a fair rating for all 3 of these, because you can kind of tell which one I enjoy the most, and that is obviously part 1. So yeah, Fear Street Part 3. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you enjoy it? Did you love it? Did you thought it was the best one? Or are you kind of like me? Yes, you enjoyed it, but the final act, the whole final act, and all that's really what drew you in, because the first 5 minutes were kind of just dragged on because you knew what was going on, you know, because you knew the outcome of the witch, you know, you knew she would get hung and, you know, hanged and all that. So yeah, hit the like button, play subscribe if you're brand new around here. Catch you guys in the next video.